Ramadan is a month in which the beginning is mercy, middle is forgiveness, and the end is freedom from hellfire. Forgiveness is a pretty hard characteristic to live up to in a people level. Even though it's at the heart of many ethical and spiritual traditions, it takes a struggle against a bruised ego. And bigger the hurt, the more difficult it becomes to forgive someone. But on the other hand, the hadith states that for one to receive mercy, they have to give mercy to those around them first. And for one to receive forgiveness from Allah, they have to start by forgiving those around them. So inshallah, with the spiritual discipline of fasting, may Allah give us enough strength to forgive those around us so we may be worthy for forgiveness from Allah. And in this episode of Embracing Ramadan, let's hear about forgiveness and how to better ourselves. Let's get started.
يا جميل يا الله يا قريب يا الله يا مجيب يا الله يا حبيب يا الله يا رؤوف يا الله يا عطوف يا الله يا معروف يا الله يا لطيف يا الله يا عظيم يا الله يا حنان يا الله يا منان يا الله يا ديان يا الله يا سبحان يا الله يا أمان يا الله يا برهان يا الله يا سلطان يا الله يا مستعان يا الله يا محسن يا الله يا متعالي يا الله يا رحمن يا الله يا رحيم يا الله يا كريم يا الله يا مجيد يا الله يا فرد يا الله يا وتر يا الله يا أحد يا الله يا صمد يا الله يا محمود يا الله يا صادق الوعد يا الله يا علي يا الله يا غني يا الله يا شافي يا الله يا كافي يا الله يا معافي يا الله يا باقي يا الله يا هادي يا الله يا قادر يا الله يا ساتر يا الله يا قهار يا الله يا جبار يا الله يا غفار يا الله يا فتاح يا الله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل ألم يجعل كيدهم في تضليل وأرسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل فجعلهم كعصف مأكول. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. صدق الله العظيم.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Ramadan Story Corner. And today, the story that I have for you is about a few turtles and an elderly woman. And the story, I will explain it in first person. So every Sunday morning, I go for a light jog at the park near my home. And there's a lake that's at the corner of this park, and every Sunday morning, every time I run by this lake, I notice an elderly woman sitting at the water's edge with an animal cage beside her. One day, my curiosity got the better of me, and I decided to stop jogging and walk over to this elderly lady to ask her what she's doing. As I got closer, I noticed that the cage has a few small turtles, and she had a turtle on her lap as well, which she was carefully cleaning with a spongy brush. She was scrubbing the turtle. And so I approached her and I said, "Hello, I see you here every Sunday morning. I was wondering if you could tell me what you're doing." The elderly lady responded by saying, "Oh, well, what I do is every Sunday morning I come here and I take some of these turtles using a small trap, and what I do is I scrub off the alga and the scum off of their shells." "Oh, well, that's very kind of you," I said to her, "but why do you do that?" She said, "Well, it's because this alga and the scum prevents the turtle from absorbing heat, slows down its swimming, and also over time it can weaken the shell." I was a little startled. I said, "Well, isn't this a problem that almost all turtles face, especially in freshwater, all around the world?" She said, "Yeah, unfortunately that is the case." So I said, "Well, 99% of turtles probably won't be able to benefit from a kind lady like you. So no offense, but how much is your localized efforts really truly making a difference?" When I said this, the lady giggled out loud, and just then she was finishing off scrubbing the last part of the scum from the turtle, and she showed the turtle to me, and she said, "Well, if this little guy could speak right now, he'd say that I made all the difference in the world." So let this be a reminder for us that every change we make is a meaningful one, and that whenever God allows us to help anyone or anything and improve its condition, that we should be thankful and we should see it as meaningful. Happy Ramadan, everyone.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وأسألك بأسمائك يا مسبب يا مقرب يا معقب يا مقلب يا مقدر يا مرتب يا مرغب يا مذكر يا مكون يا متكبر سبحانك يا لا إله إلا أنت الأمان الأمان خلصنا من النار يا من لا يشغله سمع عن سمع يا من لا يمنعه فعل عن فعل يا من لا يلهيه قول عن قول يا من لا يغلطه سؤال عن سؤال يا من لا يبرمه إلحاح الملحين يا من شرح بالإسلام صدور المؤمنين يا من أطاب بذكره قلوب المخبتين يا من لا يغيب عن قلوب المشتاقين يا من هو غاية مراد المريدين يا من لا يخفى عليه شيء في العالمين سبحانك يا لا إله إلا أنت الأمان الأمان خلصنا من النار يا من هو علمه سابق يا من هو وعده صادق يا من هو لطفه ظاهر يا من هو أمره غالب يا من هو كتابه محكم يا من هو قضاؤه كائن يا من هو قرآنه مجيد يا من هو ملكه قديم يا من هو فضله مقيم يا من هو عرشه عظيم سبحانك يا لا إله إلا أنت الأمان الأمان خلصنا من النار يا رب الأرباب يا مفتح الأبواب يا مسبب الأسباب يا معطي الثواب يا ملهم الصواب يا منشئ السحاب يا شديد العقاب يا سريع الحساب يا من له الإياب يا غفور يا تواب سبحانك يا لا إله إلا أنت الأمان الأمان خلصنا من النار وأسألك بأسمائك يا ربنا يا إلهنا يا سيدنا يا مولانا يا ناصرنا يا حافظنا يا قادرنا يا رازقنا يا دليلنا يا مغيثنا سبحانك يا لا إله إلا أنت الأمان الأمان خلصنا من النار.
Welcome to Embracing Ramadan's Guest Corner. Ramadan around the world is observed as time for prayer, reciting the Quran, and increasing Islamic knowledge to be a good servant of the Allah. We will talk about Ramadan and Islamic education in general with Dr. Muhammad Iqbal Masud Al-Nadwi. He's a well-known scholar and leading Al-Nadwa Institute, previous president of Islamic Circle of North America, and present chairperson of Canadian Council of Imams. Welcome, Imam Iqbal.
Thank you. Thank you for coming and giving me this opportunity and enjoying with Ramadan, and let us share with the bounties and blessings of Ramadan.
What Ramadan brings to you?
Ramadan is, as I said, is a very special guest from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It coming us to teach us or to give us a whole package during the month of Ramadan to control our lust and desire and to make our soul stronger. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He said, we created in you two kind of options, one good and bad. So one scholar from India, Shah Waliullah Dehlavi, he said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created beast-like nature and angel-like nature. So the angel nature is our priority and our choice. And Ramadan is giving me this opportunity to control my lust and my desire, even with halal thing, and to make my soul stronger. In this way, the Ramadan is a very, very special way to train myself and to discover myself, and to make me to live with Ramadan and its message for 11 months.
Let's talk about Muslims and Islamic education. How do you see the Muslims in general about interesting of learning our deen deeply to practice in daily life?
This is really very important point to understand that Islam considers the knowledge as a ibadah, as a worship. It is not just duty, but it is a worship to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first and to discover ourselves. And the first revelation came from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Iqra, read. And we notice that after this start of Iqra, our ummah becomes very, very well educated, and not only well educated, but they actually turn the whole world in the world of knowledge. You can imagine that those who are illiterate, those who are very less fortunate, but they become leaders of nation in their education. And now what happened, I can say, inheritance of knowledge taken by others. So we are now become just like a backward people, right? So it is duty for Muslim to be educated both way, to take education in Islamic terms and to take education for leadership of this world, both together. So this is one of the great opportunity, and I think Ramadan is giving us to make us ourselves back with our this value and value added education.
As far as I know, you served as a director of Islamic school for almost a decade. What do you think about the biggest challenge for youth in education?
Yeah, the challenge is very huge for many reasons. The first thing is that we are living in a society which is very dynamic, and it is very organized, and they have a lot of attraction. So mostly what happens, people, they go in public school education system, but this school is system serving in many ways, but actually it is affecting our morality. So many Muslim organizations, Muslim communities, people, they are really thinking to bring their own way of, for example, introducing Islamic education with Islamic education and modern education together. So we have a different kind of version. One, we call it Islamic school, other one we call it madrasa, very pure Islamic education, and third one is like a weekend schools, right? But really the need is bigger, and we are not able to provide services maybe 20% of community. So 80% community is still away from the real understanding of Islamic teaching. And when we are living in our own countries, we will have many resources of education, our environment, our, for example, elders, extended family, but here we have nothing. So it means that the service we can create with our own resources. Government cannot help us, other sources cannot help us. So this is a great challenge to think bigger and broader, and to cover all aspects and all, you can say, flavors of our community.
How about girls in terms of family perspective and also their self? Is there any big challenge for girls?
It is challenge for both, for boys and girls. Of course, we care that the girls have a bigger challenge, but both for them, the challenge is bigger. The problem is that when we are living in very peaceful environment and friendly environment, so sometimes we think that we not need any special attention for our own values. But when the challenge is there, suppose we face some kind of problem, so then we notice that we need to develop our own skills in education and values. So that time the values mostly develop in our home is one thing, but our home cannot dictate outside. Environment is not in our side, and school is not in our side. So then there is a very special need to either develop our own, especially early education system, or to make some kind of parallel system to make addition of our values in existing system.
What would be your suggestions to raise next young Muslim leaders who meets needs in Western world?
Yeah, this is a very good question, and I think we need to understand that in our own background of our countries and our past, we were talking, or we were taking the education issue with our own values, with our own system. But now we are living in new system which is developed by others, right? Modern system taken by others. So how we benefit from the modern system from the positive side, and we be away from negative side. This is really great job. So one of the great things we can learn from this system, modern system, they actually try to discover our inside. So the kid, those who are learning here, they know what are their skills, what is their strength, and how, for example, they go maximum of the level. And they focus every student according to his or her needs and nature. This is what we need to learn it. But only thing is that in modern system, they don't care about you are doing good thing or bad thing. It is your choice. Islam says to me that you have a choice, but do good choice. So how we turn our kids in a leadership role in a good side of leadership, right? So this is really, and I think the best contribution come from teachers. If we have a good teacher, and the teacher is not teaching them only some skills, but they are teaching them values, so you can imagine that our kids, they have a lot of potential, and they need only some kind of support and help, and to a kind of guidance for making good choice.
Thank you very much for your thought and for your time for being us.
And thank you for your coming here and giving me the opportunity.
We talk about Ramadan and Islamic education with Sheikh Iqbal, another guest with a different topic in the shade of Ramadan. See you tomorrow.
يا جميل يا الله يا قريب يا الله يا مجيب يا الله يا حبيب يا الله يا رؤوف يا الله يا عطوف يا الله يا معروف يا الله يا لطيف يا الله يا عظيم يا الله يا حنان يا الله يا منان يا الله يا ديان يا الله يا سبحان يا الله يا أمان يا الله يا برهان يا الله يا سلطان يا الله يا مستعان يا الله يا محسن يا الله يا متعالي يا الله يا رحمن يا الله يا رحيم يا الله يا كريم يا الله يا مجيد يا الله يا فرد يا الله يا وتر يا الله يا أحد يا الله يا صمد يا الله يا محمود يا الله يا صادق الوعد يا الله يا علي يا الله يا غني يا الله يا شافي يا الله يا كافي يا الله يا معافي يا الله يا باقي يا الله يا هادي يا الله يا قادر يا الله يا ساتر يا الله يا قهار يا الله يا جبار يا الله يا غفار يا الله يا فتاح يا الله.
Assalamu alaikum. This is your host Zehan Rashid. Welcome you another episode of Ramadan TV International. This section of the program concentrates on how we can be better lifestyled in terms of our health, physical, spiritual, mental. And we've been talking a little bit about time, the productivity of the people, of ourselves. Today I want to talk about one very big hindrance that stands between us and success in many fronts. And this is called procrastination. The Prophet ﷺ recognized the importance of procrastination. So one of his du'as, one of his morning litanies used to comprise Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-ajzi wal kasal. He actually mentioned the laziness and the procrastination aspect in his du'as, which means he clearly recognizes, a prophet of God, that this is going to be a challenge for his nation in the future. And don't we all know from personal experience how much procrastination stops us sometimes from doing what is clearly possible? Why is that procrastination or delaying tasks such a big problem? In my mind, there's three reasons. First of all, maybe we don't really appreciate the importance of what it is that we should be doing. We don't understand its importance, and so therefore we're delaying it. Or sometimes we actually have no idea about what the task is. It's not as if we don't care about it, we just don't understand anything about it. And lastly, it may be that something else is taking our focus. It's just way more important than this other task. And when those things are there, it is very difficult to start. I'll give you an example. Let's say that a physician or another friend, somebody who wants us to become fitter, advises us to become physically more active. Well, maybe those words are strong and they come from somebody that I trust, but actually I don't understand why I should be strong. But then if you remember some of the earlier segments of this talk, if I said to you, you'll actually become a more productive human being, you'll actually become more happier, You will actually have better relationships. You will have a better ability to deal with conflict. You will have much better anticipation and much better ability to plan your life. Now suddenly you have some positives that you're looking at to say, oh, exercise is not just about going outside and becoming physically fit. It's actually making my brain becoming smarter. It's actually better in terms of energy levels. It's better in terms of being my relationships with my colleagues, with my family, with my neighbors, with the wider community in general. Now the situation changes. And perhaps understanding something makes it more likely that I'll be able to do it. The other part of it is sometimes understanding what actually happens as a result of not doing what I should be doing. Well, the lack of physical activity could produce a person who's unfit, who's unable to cope with things as he gets older, perhaps who gets weaker, who's more likely to fall, who's most likely to get into arguments with people, who's more likely to becoming sick from some of the common diseases that are occurring, unfortunately, in the physical world around us. Once you look at things like that, it now becomes possible, inshallah, to not procrastinate. And as usual, we ask God's permission, God's blessing in everything that we do, so that if there's a difficulty in something, I raise my hands in front of God and say, Ya Allah, I'm doing my very best not to procrastinate, but I seem to be. Ya Allah, help me. So until the next time, I take leave of all of you. I hope these advices are of some benefit. Until the next time, inshallah, have a very blessed Ramadan. Assalamu alaikum.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا وحبيبنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. اللهم إنك قلت وقولك الحق ادعوني أستجب لكم، وإن رسولك صلى الله عليه وسلم قال إن للصائم لدعوة ما ترد. وإننا في هذه اللحظات المباركة نتوجه إلى الله تعالى بدعوات خالصة في هذا الشهر المبارك، عسى أن يتقبلها منا ويستجيب لنا. اللهم صل صلاة كاملة وسلم سلاما تاما على سيدنا محمد تنحل به العقد وتنفرج به الكرب وتقضى به الحوائج وتنال به الرغائب وحسن الخواتم ويستسقى الغمام بوجهه الكريم، وعلى آله وصحبه في كل لمحة ونفس بعدد كل معلوم لك. اللهم اجعلنا جميعا بالصلاة على سيدنا محمد من الفائزين، وعلى حوضه من الواردين، وفي شفاعته من الداخلين، ولسنته من المتبعين، وفي زمرته يوم القيامة من المحشورين، وعلى بابه من الواقفين الزائرين المسلمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم، وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم، وجد علينا إنك أنت الجواد الكريم، واهدنا وراجع بنا إلى الحق وإلى طريق مستقيم. اللهم انفعنا وارفعنا بالقرآن العظيم، وبارك لنا بالآيات والذكر الحكيم. اللهم اجعل القرآن العظيم ربيع قلوبنا ونور صدورنا وشفاء أبداننا وجلاء أحزاننا وذهاب همومنا وغمومنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم اجعل هذا الشهر المبارك قد أهل علينا بالأمن والإيمان والسلامة والإسلام، والرزق الحسن فيه دفاع للأسقام، والإعانة على الصلاة والصيام وعلى القيام وتلاوة القرآن. اللهم سلمنا من رمضان وسلمه منا حتى ينقضي عنا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم ارحمنا فإنك بنا راحم، ولا تعذبنا فأنت علينا قادر، والطف بنا فيما جرت به المقادير، وسهل لنا كل أمر عسير. اللهم يسر بفضلك أمورنا، واشرح للتوبة صدورنا، وطيب لنا من الخشي والصدق في وقتنا هذا وحضورنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم إنا نسألك رحمة من عندك تهدي بها قلوبنا، وتشرح بها صدورنا، وتصلح بها أحوالنا، وترد بها الفتن عنا يا أرحم الراحمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم إنا نسألك من كل خير سألك منه محمد نبيك صلى الله عليه وسلم، ونعوذ بك من كل شر استعاذك منه محمد نبيك صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم إنا نسألك العفو والعافية والمعافاة الدائمة في الدين والدنيا والآخرة. اللهم أحسن عاقبتنا في الأمور كلها وأجرنا من خزي الدنيا وعذاب الآخرة. اللهم يا مقلب القلوب ويا غفار الذنوب ويا ستار العيوب، اهدنا يا مولانا إلى أفلح الطرق والمسالك، وباعد بيننا وبين المحن والمهالك، وأعنا على اتباع الحق وأنت المعين المالك. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين، وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
محمد رسول الله صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم. اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة، آت سيدنا محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة والدرجة الرفيعة، وابعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته، إنك لا تخلف الميعاد.
In the Quran, Allah says, "Let them pardon and overlook. Would you not love for Allah to forgive you? Allah is forgiving and merciful." Islam values social structures very highly, and one of the best ways of maintaining a smooth and happy society starts with individuals forgiving each other and maintaining peace. So with that, inshallah, may Allah give us enough strength to forgive those around us in this holy month of Ramadan, that we may be worthy enough for His mercy. Thank you for watching another episode of Embracing Ramadan. Hope to see you tomorrow. Have a blessed iftar.